if she do get me to the ground, don't nobody jump in.
Yeah, hell no.
Yeah, yeah, my bad.
That would have been a fail.
Could do that too. Ain't nobody scared of all this.
Welcome to Highly Bothered, where I talk my shit. If you're new here, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. If you don't like this video, you might like my next one, so don't sleep on me. And if you're a returning subscriber, shout out to you. Anyway, we're here to talk about this Meek Mill, Nicki Minaj beef that I feel like I've seen going on. I haven't seen a lot of people discussing it, but I don't know if it's just me that's seeing this or if anybody else seeing this. Also, let's just point out that Nicki Minaj and Meek Mill broke up in early 2017, and they're still throwing shade at each other in late 2020. So yeah, let's talk about that. So the With That Speed Bump video came out this past week, which is Mike Will Made It song featuring NBA Youngboy and Nicki Minaj. And let me just say, Nicki Minaj, she looked gorgeous, okay? Listen, Nicki Minaj, she don't miss with them looks. You know, it was a time period where she didn't always look that good in her videos like she do now, but now you're killing it, boo. You're getting it. And NBA Youngboy, I don't really listen to him, but I like the song, so maybe I'll give him a chance. But I'm very scared of NBA Youngboy's music. And I also want to clear the air before I start. Yes, I am a Barb, but I'm not a baby Barb. I'm an adult Barb, which means I'm not gonna be that girl that I'm not one of the Barbs that's gonna go into Miley Cyrus's, Instagram comments and start saying Miley was good and putting them unicorn emojis. No, that's not the type of Barb I am. I'm the type of Barb who I'll love and support Nicki as long as she's not doing anything that's actually wrong. But I might, make a video like this where I'm saying like, girl, I see you. And you better not be mad, Nicki, because you doing this. Y'all are doing this. Why are y'all doing this? We see it. Y'all are in the public. I need to chill. Anyway, yeah, so Nicki was gorgeous in the video, but she did say something that made me go, So the lyric in question is the very first lyric that Nicki Minaj comes out the gate and say. Nicki says, got every ex nigga mad and they big bitter. Diamonds on a chain, blinging off my tits, nigga. I hit his phone, he gon' curve her like a pitch, nigga. Which, at a glance, it means absolutely nothing, right? Well, according to Meek, 22 minutes after this With That Speed Bump video was released, he had something to say, which I believe was a part of dissing Nicki back. So 22 minutes after the With the Speed Bump video was released, Meek said on Twitter, talking too much get you crept on for them jewels. And that made me go, again. I was looking at both of them like, is this beef? And people act like celebs are so disconnected from the internet. People act like they don't know what's going on. Meanwhile, we all know Meek was just sitting at home, chilling in his underwear, laying on the couch on his phone when that video dropped, just like everybody else be doing. And he seen that video immediately because he still probably does follow Nicki. He probably still seen that she was posted, and he came back and he tweeted that like, you gonna diss me? I'm gonna diss you right back. And the thing is, I wouldn't have thought about it, but soon as she said like the little diss, she threw a diss at him. She said the diamonds on my chain hanging off my tits, and so he replied, I had some niggas come rob you for that jewelry. Like, do y'all see why I'm making this correlation? 22 minutes after the video dropped, Ramik, Robert, I see it. I see what you did there. But we also have to keep in mind that this song was made back in the summer, probably maybe even like February or something. So we can't even assume that Nicki still actually is bitter or feels some type of way. But Nicki Minaj did put out some tweets herself that makes her look a little bit just as guilty as Meek in this situation. So the tweets that are in question is the one where she says the love hit different when it's genuine. Because why do you have to tweet that? That's just extra. Also, she tweeted that line where she said, hit that phone, he gonna curve her like a pitch. She tweeted that like on her Twitter. So even though I don't believe Meek is still with his baby mom, so I don't know if she's talking about Safari at this point, because it probably still be true that if she did hit up Safari phone, it'll be deuces for Erica. But in my opinion, honestly, I really do think that Meek and Nicki miss each other, and they have tried to make each other jealous with the relationships that they're in. I honestly really think that they just moved on and had kids with other people because they were trying to make each other mad. And that's not a good thing to say. That's not a nice thing to say, but that's my opinion. That's how I feel. That's what I've seen. That's the material that was given for me to read. That's how I feel about it. And I'm not sorry for feeling like that. It is what it is. And I honestly, I feel like Safari is a part of that too, because he married Erica Mena and he had a baby with her too. And I honestly feel like he is still a part of this trying to make Nicki jealous in a way. I don't know if Nicki still actually likes Safari in that way. But like I said, those tweets, it could have been about Safari. Who knows? I don't know. I didn't really even know that much about Safari and Nicki dating when they were dating, so I don't know how deeply they were connected, but I know that Meek and Nick, they had their relationship was online. So I remember seeing them together. They looked like they liked each other. They did a lot of songs together, so I wouldn't know who the song was about, or I wouldn't know who the tweets would be specifically about, but I really do think it's more geared towards Meek. And I didn't even really like Nicki and Meek together. I honestly would prefer Nicki to date somebody like 50 Cent, but that's just in my opinion. I don't really mind her being with her husband now. I do hope that they work out and that their relationship work. But if I had to put anybody with Nicki, it would definitely be 50 Cent, because they're both strong-headed. I mean, it probably wouldn't work out, but that's what I would like to see in my head. I love them two together. I feel like the whole issue with Meek and Nicki is that Nicki thought that Meek was more hood than he actually was. I think that when Nicki got in a relationship with Meek, she realized that he was just mad lame, and she was just dating Safari, who was a lame. You are supposed to be a hood, my guy, and you're just as lame as the last dude I was with. And I just feel like once Nicki realized she was more gangster than Meek, she was done. And now I know that they had a little Twitter beef last year. I believe that was last year, 2019. And Nicki did allege that Meek put his hands on her. Now, if that is true, then I believe that Meek does need his ass beat, and I don't think that they should be back together. But if it's not true and they was just both being petty, then they need to stop, because clearly, look at y'all. Y'all still almost 4 years later, is still being petty, still throwing shots at each other. For what? You both have families now. Crazy. And also, just to throw this out there, if Nicki was lying about the abuse thing with whoever she said was abusing her, and she was lying about that, she might need her ass beat too, because you don't lie on people about that, because that's very serious. But we will see. I don't know. We haven't really heard much from Nicki lately. I haven't seen, too much with her and Ken. I'm not even 100% sure if they're still together. I will hope they are, but I don't even really think or believe that they were even married in the first place. But that's just me. But at the end of the day, I'm just hoping and wishing that Nicki, whenever you are ready to come back, you come back on fire. I want you to really give us some fire. Don't play with us no more. That starships, all that, the Barbie dreams, girl, don't do us like that no more. You know what type of music we like, what we want to hear. Don't be playing with us like that no more, Nicki, because it was a point where I didn't like you no more. Twitter had me thinking that you was But luckily, I put myself from that Twitter brainwashing, and I woke up and I realized that I didn't have a reason for not liking you. So don't give me a reason to not like you. That Barbie dreams, I see what you was doing, but like, Nicki, don't be doing that no more. You know we want, okay? Anyway, before this video becomes just a bunch of nonsense, let me know in the comments how you feel. Do you feel like Nicki and Meek are still subbing each other? What's the deal with that? Do you think that they might have a chance of getting back together? Do you think they still really like each other, or y'all think it's done? It's a wrap. It's finito. It's done. Yeah. But like I said, like the video if you did, subscribe even if you didn't like the video, because you might like my next one. Peace. Bye.